we're facing a man-made disaster of global scale, our greatest threat in thousands of years, climate change. If we don't take action, the collapse of our civilizations and the extinction of much of the natural world is on the horizon. The People's Seat gives an opportunity for everyone to join us here today, virtually, and speak. This is our We the People's message.
I'd like to thank you for inviting me to share my thoughts.
We're facing this global challenge of climate change.
We're increasingly witnessing impacts of climate change in China with our own eyes.
That is already affecting us in a really scary way.
Tá afetando nossa vida.
Climate change affects everyone and will continue to affect millions of the world's poorest people.
The People's Seat, giving millions the opportunity to talk directly to you, the leaders and decision makers today. Voices were heard from all over the world.
We all know what's good and what's not good for the planet.
The world's people have spoken. Their message is clear. Time is running out. They want you, the decision makers, to act now.
Climate change needs to stop. What is up, guys, and welcome back to a brand new forecast. I know it's hard to see me at the moment, but we will have that sorted in the next forecast. But yeah.
Does anyone know who's back?
Alan's back as the main host of Forecast, guys. Alan.
3 fingers. Woo!
Wait, you bring your fingers. So, Alan, climate change. What's to do with climate change? Huh?
Batteries. I don't know if batteries are good.
They're bad. But climate change.
Are bad as well.
Alright, so we're gonna watch a video, Alan. Before we do, what do you think of climate change, Alan?
Football.
What?
Isn't it something that causes global warming?
Mm-hmm.
That's not good.
Yeah.
We need to change the temperature down.
So are you ready to watch a video on it?
Yeah, we should watch a video. Good idea. Hey.
Okay.
What climate change means? Climate change means a change in global or regional climate patterns, in a particular a change apparent from the mid to late 20th century onwards and attributed largely to the increased levels of atmospheric carbon dioxide produced by the use of fossil fuels.
All right, we're going to look at the... Which one do you want to look at? Causes and effects of climate change. Look that up. National Geographic. Hang on, let me just do this real quick.
Or we can watch a video called The Climate Change Meaning, so we can understand, so the fans can understand what climate change means.
Yeah. Okay, let's just look up the causes and effects of climate change, right? So, alright, are you on this? It's done by National Geographic.
I'll put it up on my thing since it's going to be very laggy on the laptop.
I've spent my career pushing myself to the limits, in search of that perfect shot.
We're not even
my
on
next
it.
assignment is no different. As I hit the road and a bit.
What?
I'm not on it.
I know, it's just an ad.
Oh, what's the name of the video?
It's called, let me just go down. Causes and effects of climate change. National Geographic.
Got it.
Alright.
I got an ad too.
What's the ad about?
Paid content for Porsche.
Okay.
Oh, it's about National Geographic as well.
Alright, ready to do this?
3, 2,
Two, one.
3, 2, 1,
Go.
go.
Human activities, from pollution to overpopulation, are driving up the Earth's temperature and fundamentally changing the world around us.
That hurt him at prison.
The main cause is a phenomenon known as the greenhouse effect. Gases in the atmosphere, such as water vapor, carbon dioxide, methane, nitrous oxide, and chlorofluorocarbons, let the sun's light in, but keep some of the heat from escaping, like the glass walls of a greenhouse. The more greenhouse gases in the atmosphere, the more heat gets trapped, strengthening the greenhouse effect and increasing the Earth's temperature. Human activities, like the burning of fossil fuels, have increased the amount of CO2 in the atmosphere by more than a third since the Industrial Revolution. The rapid increase in greenhouse gases in the atmosphere has warmed the planet at an alarming rate. While Earth's climate has fluctuated in the past, atmospheric carbon dioxide hasn't reached today's levels in hundreds of thousands of years. Climate change has consequences for our oceans, our weather, our food sources, and our health. Ice sheets, such as Greenland and Antarctica, are melting. The extra water that was once held in glaciers causes sea levels to rise and spills out of the oceans, flooding coastal regions. Warmer temperatures also make weather more extreme. This means not only more intense major storms, floods, and heavy snowfall, but also longer and more frequent droughts. These changes in weather pose challenges. Growing crops becomes more difficult. The areas where plants and animals can live shift, and water supplies are diminished. In addition to creating new agricultural challenges, climate change can directly affect people's physical health. In urban areas, the warmer atmosphere creates an environment that traps and increases the amount of smog. This is because smog contains ozone particles, which increase rapidly at higher temperatures. Exposure to higher levels of smog can cause health problems such as asthma, heart disease, and lung cancer. While the rapid rate of climate change is caused by humans, humans are also the ones who can combat it. If we work to replace fossil fuels with renewable energy sources like solar and wind, which don't produce greenhouse gas emissions, we might still be able to prevent some of the worst effects of climate change.
So, Alan, jeez, what's the four things? What's the four things, like the four topics that climate change does? It had the four things.
Weather, food. Actually, don't know.
I forget the first one, but I remember one that you missed out was health. What was the first one? It was like floods and all that, right?
I think it was like windstorms or something.
Oh, carbon dioxide levels, something like that.
Carbon CD.
Wait, what?
I said CD. Climate change.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
no.
So,
Carbon dioxide. Sorry.
what did
CD.
you learn from that about this? Is this bad for the planet?
It looks bad.
All right, what did you learn from that video we just watched? That 3-minute video. What did you learn? What I learned was how climate change affects so much, like food, all that. You know what I mean? Food, health.
Asthma. Even lung cancer.
That's just crazy.
Oh, I'm gonna give you this link here. Not a Rickroll, just then. It's not one. It's actually related to climate change.
Okay, what is it?
Send in the link.
In California.
A BBC News article.
A car.
Yep.
Oh, so you're talking about how cars can like affect climate change. True. That is really true, Alan. Like, I heard they're getting rid of diesel and petrol cars by 5 years, and
It's
then
like
it'll all be electric.
30.
Yeah.
All right. We're about to talk. I'm going to talk about a car here. It's called Oswald as his. Oh, it actually isn't. Look, a car, electric car. Briefly, the car's 68 years old. Petrol engine would have masked most other sounds, but driving beside the Thames of London, all you can hear are a few creaks and the raving I don't even know, of motorbikes and other traffic passing by. The image of electric vehicles (EVs) as sleek and futuristic is changing. Pretty crazy, isn't it?
Alan,
I want to know your answer.
there's a climate change short
Yeah.
film. It's 7 minutes and 53 seconds. Look up climate change short film, and it's climate change documentary 2021 award-winning short film.
Alright, climate change. Alright, I've got it.
The 7 minute and 52 seconds, yeah?
Yep.
Alright, make sure there's no ad. Oh no.
So let's say you have to read an incredibly long email from your boss that you have to finish before the big meeting.
Oh, I got a climate change ad. 54 degrees.
Alright, Alan, get ready to play, right? You ready?
Right.
3, 2, 1, go. By simply watching this video, you are helping to create changes to the future of this planet. Thank you. These may be our last years to make a change. Oh crap. 2019.
As Britain swelters on the hottest day of the year so far, there are warnings to look out for those who might be affected by the heat.
The absolute consensus is that human action is leading to an increase in average temperature.
People are walking miles to safety through what officials say are the worst floods for a century.
Oh my god!
Close to 1,000 people have been killed in the current rainy
Look
season.
at the floods!
And there are more downpours to come.
So hurricanes traditionally are weather. They're a weather pattern. There's a really simple relationship between the weather and Earth's temperature. As the atmosphere warms, the ocean warms. As the ocean warms, we get more evaporation. And that just produces more vigorous overturning of moisture in the air. That drives more frequent and more intense storms.
Jeez. Oh
the
my
Amazon, which helps to
god.
slow down the pace of global warming, has seen more than 80,000 fires break out
And they're
so
playing
far
this
year.
violin
Right
song.
now, there are close to 2,000.
They're cutting down the trees. That's like
on fire. Jeez Louise.
and the
My
icebergs
name's
and
Andy
everything.
Shepherd. I work for the European Space Agency, and I use satellites to look
It's
at
just the
Earth's
fossil
polar
fuels
ice.
as well, you know what I mean?
2019 has been quite a bad year for Earth's ice. We've seen record reductions in the amount of sea ice floating on the ocean surface that have outstripped all of the gains that have happened over the past 30 years in just 2 or 3 years.
Holy!
In Greenland, we've seen record melting across the ice sheet this summer, and it's likely to be
No
the highest
way!
year in the past 30 or 40 years.
I think Antarctica is melting.
This is the state of our planet, and people haven't enough.
Fight back! What do we do? Fight back! What do we do? Fight back! Planet Earth is under attack! What do we do?
September 20th, not just climate strike on record.
Fight back! Planet Earth!
Fight back! What do we do? Oh my god, Alan!
Pushing for changes to whatever means necessary.
Oh my
the most important
god!
thing
A
young
huge
people can and should be doing right now.
People need to stop denying the fact that it is a problem, and they need to actually realise
What is
that
on
it
your
is the main problem. No
What
other
is
problem
on
is
your
massive. We don't have a
What
planet
the hell?
to have
Climate
problems
change!
in.
Oh, September 20th.
With no resistance,
Respect
there's no
respect
change.
participants.
And
Stop
without everyone
burning
being
our
here today,
future.
nothing's going to
Holy.
change.
Do
The
more
government
stuff.
can't see that people care, and if no one stands up for
There
the
is no
leaders,
excuse for
then nothing's going to happen.
Stop burning our future. It's
A lot of
getting
young
hot.
people at the strikes have been coming to talk to me and my colleagues about climate change and what it means for them, and there is a lot of genuine interest there and a lot of genuine concern.
Cat!
Wait a minute. Oh, cat.
it's a great opportunity for people to like express their opinions and
Stop
their
burning our
political values,
future!
not in an aggressive way, but in a peaceful way.
Oh, look at the kids! Oh my god! It's just, children love the planet. I speak for the trees. Oh!
Tell them to shut up.
Oh! Oh my god! Did you hear that, Alan?
What do we want?
No, did you hear that, Alan?
For probably 20 or 30 years.
What was it?
A girl said, tell him to shut up.
A more active.
Whoa.
Oh, denial is not a policy.
So the youth climate strikes are a really powerful movement, and they certainly have had an
What do we want?
So my
I forget what to say. Time to panic about our planet.
area is household energy footprint. So I'm basically trying to.
Oh my god, that looks so nice. Look at the thing on the billboard.
Are using. When I attended the youth strikes, people are really passionate, and one thing which I really noticed
consume
is that
less or person.
Those strikes.
What they said. That's what she
I
said.
have to take a few minutes to compose myself because I just want to try. Because looking
Look at all them
at
books
the
behind her.
people
She reads about
and
climate
their
change.
placards and like saying like I have no future or there is no planet B and seeing
Burning
that
whose
these
future?
are young kids and this
Stop
is their
it.
future
There
that we're
is
talking
no
about.
more time.
This is their future that we actually fighting for. It just makes me so emotional and just
Even the
want to
kids are
cry.
doing it. Save the animals, save animals, save the planet. One planet, one chance. True, that is true. One planet,
And
one
when
chance.
when you're a mother, when you're a father, when you're a grandfather, it hits kind of different buttons.
We need to use less plastic and make less pollution.
Yes, recycle, bro!
Try to do something to make our cars be powered not by pollution and not by anything else.
The action
Listen to her.
of doing that, of going and striking, has a massive impact.
Planet proof.
It's getting to the point where I'm thinking very hard about whether I want to have children, not because of anything personal, but because they might not have a future to look forward to.
Save animals, save the planet.
So it's something
No
that's
more.
very close to my
What does that
heart,
say
really.
up there? Although our input may seem small, there's a lot we can do to help.
What young people can do? Well, first of all, they can learn about their footprint, and they can learn about what kinds of activities that they do contribute the most to their carbon footprint. Because knowledge is a key here. So one of the big actions they can do is to actually talk to their parents. So once they learn about, oh my goodness, this is my footprint, this is my family's footprint, they can actually have a real impact by talking to parents.
It's surprising how much change you can do just by talking to people and making them more aware.
I think majority of parents would at least listen and try to understand that this is their children's future that they actually jeopardizing.
I just think, talk to your friends, talk to your family. If they're people you care about and if they care about you, they'll listen. And that's, how the ripple effect starts. That's how the domino effect starts.
System change, not climate change. What do we want?
Hey, thank you so much for watching this documentary.
It literally means the world. It's making so much difference that you're sharing, liking, commenting on this video.
Wow, that's insane!
I think we know what we want.
Alan! Battery. What are we gonna do with this battery now?
I don't know.
What are we gonna do with this battery after learning all this about climate change?
Put it away.
Recycle it! Oh my! I'm actually. What are you doing? I thought you were watching the. We literally were talking about recycling, and you didn't even know what to do with this battery. Well, I'm gonna put that in the recycle. I'm gonna put it in the blue bin.
Here, Twitter, I don't care. You can cancel me all you like. I was so confused.
Put it away. Put it where Alan.
Yeah.
You said put it away. Where would you have put it? You said
no.
You put it in a drawer and no, you recycle it, Alan.
I found this video that's 29 minutes. It's called Time Lapse of the Future, a journey to the end of time.
What's it called?
Time Lapse of the Future, a journey to the end of time.
Time Lapse of the Future.
It's in 4K as well, so I got caught in 4K. Ah.
Time Lapse of the Future, yeah? Time Lapse of a journey to the end of time, yeah?
Yep. 75 million views in just 2 years.
Okay, let's do it. You ready? And there's an ad. Alright.
Direct Line are making electric easy. Our comprehensive car insurance now comes with a free bundle of charging services, so you can get
I got
cheaper access to
Direct
public
Line
charging and money off home charging devices. Making electric easy. We're on it.
Alright. Oh no!
Hey, Player One, do you think you're ready for this?
Right, are you ready?
Alright, 3, 2, 1, go.
Porta cat? Okay, no.
What does our future hold? Everything has its wonders, even darkness and silence. What does the future look like? Alan, what does the future look like? How will the universe meet its end? We may never be truly certain, but science has begun to paint a stunning picture of how the future might unfold. Let's take a journey to the end of time. Alan, I'm scared. We will travel through time as we're doubling our speed every 5 seconds. The vision of the future will evolve as we prove for more clues, but one thing is clear. The universe has only just begun. 2020, Alan!
The Holocene has ended. What we do now, and in the next few years,
oh my God,
will profoundly affect the next few thousand years.
Oh my God! Oh my God! We're going to die!
The only conditions modern humans have
oh my God, Alan!
learned so far are changing. And changing
oh my God.
fast.
Nothing stays the same on this planet. Everything changes.
Oh my God! What are we doing?
Going into one of these jumps. I don't know what is going to be on the other side of those jumps.
The world's spinning!
The Earth is always jumping.
We're 3,000 and 4,000! Comet heel, drastic sea level rise.
Everything is turning.
Consider begin to wonder. Voyager passes nearby star. Intelligent period ends, Alan. Super volcano eruption! Oh! Oh my God, Alan! New Hawaiian island appearance. What? New island change. Apollo footprints fade. Spin goes supernova. Stone monsters erode. Deadly gamma ray burst. Oh my God. Mars moon becomes a ring. Wait, what? Saturn's ring vanished. What? No! Antarctica melts now. Major asteroid impact. Oh shit! Oh! New super containment. Sun increases luminosity.
The sun won't simply fade away to nothing.
All plant life dies. No!
Its core will collapse.
Oceans evaporate. No way.
Generates will cause its outer layers to expand.
All life dies. No! Sun expands. Sun becomes red giant. Earth destroyed by the dying sun.
The sun is now
Sun becomes
dead.
a white dwarf.
It remains slowly cooling in the freezing temperatures of deep space.
R.I.P. Billion years.
The fate of the sun is the same as for all stars. One day, they must all eventually die, and the cosmos will be plunged into eternal night.
All stars
begin to die off.
Out of fuel. The temperature of the universe drops. The stars, one by one, in the night sky, will turn off.
No way. Alan!
And there'll be no more new stars created.
10 trillion years.
And so that the universe will end not with a bang, but with a whimper.
Last red dwarf starts to die.
But in ice.
No! No! No!
Oh my god!
The universe becomes a cosmic boneyard strewn with remains of dead stars.
There's the white dwarf!
Is that the Earth? Our sun becomes. Oh no, that's the. Schrammsteiner. 8,000 trillion years.
With no fuel left to burn, a white dwarf's faint glow comes from the last residual heat from its extinguished furnace. Looking at it from where the Earth is now, it would only generate the same amount of light as the full moon on a clear night. The faint glow of white dwarfs will provide the only illumination in a dark and empty void littered
Not my horses, Sir Alan!
black holes.
Wait, Alan, we might have a chapter 2 in real life. Chapter 2!
It's kind of a ghost universe. It's the corpses, the zombie stars, that will take us into the future.
We could be heroes just for one more day. Over time, gravity ejects dead stars and planets from their galaxies, sending them out into the freezing void. By chance, some brown dwarfs collide and form accidental new stars. No way. Collide neutron stars. Alan! The neutron star collision. Alan! No, it might be me falling! Oh! Oh! Oh!
Oh my gosh!
Neutron star collision.
That looks
Any
so
surviving
bad.
life forms may find refuge around aging white dwarfs. But in time, even the white dwarfs will fade and die.
A black dwarf will be the final fate of those last stars. White dwarfs that have become so cold that they barely emit any more heat or light. Black dwarfs are dark, dense, decaying balls of degenerate matter. Little more than the ashes of stars. Their constituent atoms are so severely crushed that black dwarfs are 1,000,000 times denser than our sun.
What? Oh, it's a black hole, Alan!
Black hole!
Oh my god, that scared me.
Stars take so long to reach this point. We believe there are.
Look how long it's been, Alan. 1,000 trillion years. I remember when it was 1 year. Stars become black dwarfs. Any matter that fails to escape its galaxy is sucked into a supermassive black hole at the center.
Oh my god!
Oh!
What? Wow!
It's the Fortnite black hole version 2! Black hole swallows spray matter. No! Long-term black holes flare in a galaxy of glory. Oh! Oh! Black hole swallows spray matter.
Oh, it actually is.
Oh. The radiation energy of black holes will for any exotic future civilizations. 8 million.
We have a pace of life that's based on really the energy available to us now. You could imagine living conscious systems which have a very different pace and therefore can extend out at least a lot farther than you'd imagine otherwise. You could have a living system where if it had a thought every 10 trillion years, that would seem normal.
No, Alan! That's the moon or the sun.
Dies out, one could imagine
the Earth has exploded.
Arbitrarily far in the future.
The Earth has exploded like about a long time ago.
Intelligent life to exist again for a little while.
Because when we had the moon, when we had the explosion. Expansion of space-time. As the expansion of the universe is, it begins to spread matter apart faster than the speed of light. By this point, distant galaxies and stars are receding so fast that their light has become undetectable. The secrets of the cosmos are locked away forever. Current theories predict that atoms themselves will begin to decay, destroying all remaining matter in the universe.
A proton, one of the fundamental building blocks of atomic matter, what makes us up, can just spontaneously fall apart.
Any material that evades the pull of a black hole eventually dies away as its protons disintegrate.
Nowhere. Proton decay is still unproven and they show very different in light of new discoveries. And the electrons are gone.
The matter inside black dwarfs, the last matter in the universe, will eventually evaporate away.
No way, Alan.
Carried off into the void as radiation, leaving absolutely
That's the moon.
Nothing behind.
Sun. Black hole era. And we could be heroes.
With the black dwarfs gone,
for one more
there won't
day.
be a single atom of matter left. All that will remain of our once rich cosmos will be particles of light and black holes.
The black hole era begins. No planets, no stars, no losing sun for life to cling to. Yet even now, time has only just begun to tick. No way, Alan. Alan, pause the video, Alan. Alan.
Give chocolate secretly to someone you love.
Alan, did you get an ad?
Yeah,
Okay. Our universe gives life. Wait, hang on. Our universe gives life only a brief moment to shine, a haven in time, saved from its fiery breath and icy death, Alan.
During which life is possible. But it's a window that doesn't stay open for long. As a fraction of the lifespan of the universe, as measured from its beginning to the evaporation of the last black hole, life, as we know it, is only possible for 1,000th of a billion billionth of a percent.
Oh my god, Alan. Alan, did you see that? Oh! What's happening, Alan?
black holes become the fundamental building block of the universe. A galaxy will basically be a supermassive black hole in a center with smaller black holes orbiting it.
What is happening?
Zombie galaxies filled with black holes continue to evolve.
Oh my god!
They'll eat each other and they'll get bigger, and maybe they'll fall into the supermassive black hole and it'll get bigger. The universe will still be an exciting, dynamic place. It's just that the timescales we're talking about are now trillions of years instead of thousands or millions of years.
Black hole mergers. In this far, black hole mergers become the main event. Some grow to enormous size, possibly trillions of times the mass of our sun. Really? Alan!
Yeah?
Look at this. When they merge, they show throughout the universe.
Black holes can bang on space-time like mallets on a drum. And they have a very characteristic song.
We could be heroes.
Imagine two black holes that have lived a long life together. At the end of their lives, they're going around each other, crossing thousands of kilometers in a fraction of a second.
No way!
As they do so, they leave behind in their wake a ringing of space, an actual wave on space-time.
Alan!
Space squeezes and stretches as it emanates out from these black holes banging on the universe. Those are the gravitational waves. They are literally the sounds of space ringing. And they will travel out from these black holes at the speed of light as they ring down and coalesce to one spinning, quiet black hole. If you were standing near enough, your ear would resonate with the squeezing and stretching of space. You would literally hear the sound. Imagine a lighter black hole falling into a very heavy black hole. The sound you're hearing is a light black hole banging on space each time it gets close. As it falls in, it gets faster and it gets louder.
Holy crap!
Holy! Oh! It's gonna explode! Oh! Oh!
Scientists used to think black holes were immortal, but even these will one day die.
Now we're talking about timescales of
The black hole is
unimaginable
dying!
trillions of years into the future. On that timescale, even the black holes begin to evaporate.
Hawking radiation, Alan. What the hell, Alan? Look! Go!
According to quantum mechanicals that are constantly materializing in pairs, separating, coming together again,
No way!
annihilating each other. In the presence of a black hole, one member of a pair of virtual particles may fall
He
into
predicted
the
it,
hole,
Alan.
leaving the other member without a partner with which to annihilate. The forsaken particle appears to be radiation emitted by the black hole.
Stephen
And
Hawking
so-
said all this, didn't it?
Black holes are not eternal.
Evaporation.
They evaporate away at an increasing rate until they vanish in a gigantic explosion.
Black hole begins to evaporate away, raising the last large-scale structures in the universe. Black holes, as they die, they light up the darkness one by one. Oh my God, Alan! Fireworks!
Fireworks, bro.
Remember we saw that in Fortnite, the black hole exploding?
Yeah?
Yeah, that's what's happening. That's a firework!
Is that what caused the fireworks? The meteors special?
15 billion trillion years! As the black holes slowly die off, the universe continues to expand, driven by a mysterious force we don't yet understand, Alan. What the hell? Is that the Earth, Alan? That's the Earth, Alan! This is the frontier of human knowledge, a frontier ripe for exploration and discovery.
Philosophers and poets have asked the question, will the world end in fire or ice? We can now give an answer. The latest evidence shows that the universe is not slowing down, but it's speeding up out of control. And the universe, we think, will die in ice. Trillions upon trillions of years from now.
Empty space itself has energy. In every little cubic centimeter of space, whether or not there's stuff, whether or not there's particles, matter, radiation, or whatever, there is still energy even in the space itself. And this energy, according to Einstein, exerts a push on the universe.
What is the weird stuff that's accelerating the universe? We call it dark energy. And this stuff is the dominant stuff of the universe. Almost 3/4 of the matter-energy content of the universe is this dark energy. And we don't know what it is.
Oh my God, Alan.
Dark energy, unlike matter or radiation, does not dilute away as the universe expands. This has crucial implications for what the universe is going to do in the future.
So what will be the future of the universe? Well, if the dark energy remains dominant and repulsive, the universe will expand forever.
Oh!
Faster and faster and faster.
Alan!
A runaway universe.
Oh!
70% of the energy of the universe resides in empty space, and we don't understand why.
5 million trillion years.
That energy continues to be there, the universe will become cold and dark and empty. That's the future as it might
my
be.
God, Alan.
We don't know because we don't yet understand the nature
Do you
of
see
dark
this,
energy.
Alan? This is
Until
so
we
crazy,
do,
isn't it?
We won't know the future.
No,
we won't
it's
even
so
understand
cool.
our own origins, and that's why.
Not enough for Alan, pause your video. And David ad.
Students with ADHD save 10 hours studying with this Chrome extension.
But no.
Discovering the true nature of dark energy could change our vision of the future dramatically. If somehow weakens over time, the universe could collapse under gravity. Even a booster could tear the universe apart. Black hole era, what? And it's
back.
Beyond our own, each with their laws of physics.
Some would harbor the right to live for life, others could
New pieces to this puzzle are out. They're somewhere. waiting
forecast does seem
to be fine.
1 trillion, trillion, trillion,
ever
trillion,
empty
trillion,
universe.
trillion, trillion, trillion years.
But then, of course, we have to ask, could that end lead to a new beginning? And there are ideas whereby what actually is the end of our universe could in some sense be linked to the beginning of a new one.
But there may be another escape our universe will find. There may be a way to escape with the great sword.
We've worked out the mathematics, the equations. They seem to say that if you have an atom smasher that can concentrate tremendous amounts of energy at a single point, you can perhaps open up a gateway, a baby universe. Facing the death of everything there is, this perhaps is their only possibility of escape. And this also raises a very intriguing possibility, sheer speculation of course, that perhaps any universe that has intelligent life in it will create baby universes, will create lifeboats, and proliferate child universes.
1 million trillion 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 years. Last black hole evaporates the last black hole!
So those universes which do not have intelligent life are infertile. They have
This
no
is the
children.
end, Alan, of the universe.
Those universes that have mild temperatures, stars like us, would create civilizations
What
that
minute?
child universes.
I'm on
and they would then
25:30.
proliferate.
Alright. Thank you.
March on. Destroying the last remaining civilization. As the last one explodes and dies, it baths the universe. Alright, one more time. Oh! Holy!
Why could they do this?
Oh my god! That looks so beautiful!
I know!
Oh my... But it's the end of the world now! And the end of the universe!
I know! This is way more disappointed.
It's so sad. If I could be a hero just for one more day. If I could watch another DJ Killer stream for just one more day.
After an unimaginable length of time.
What are you on?
27:32.
Bro! What? I'm literally on 27:20.
Oh.
Go back to that.
Alright, 3, 2,
1,
go.
Even the black holes will have evaporated, and the universe will be nothing but a sea of photons gradually tending towards the same temperature as the expansion of the universe cools them towards absolute zero.
200 trillion 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 years out.
Once the very last remnants of the very last stars have finally decayed away to nothing, and everything reaches the same temperature, the story of the universe finally comes to an end.
Time becomes meaningless.
For the first time in its life, the universe will be permanent, and because the cosmos cannot get any more disordered. Nothing happens, and it keeps.
Everything has its wonders, even darkness and silence, and I learn, whatever state I may be in, therein to be content. If I go watch... If I go watch DJ...
And that's it.
For one more day. If I go watch DJ. Alan, now, I've got a few questions before we end this forecast. What am I going to do with this battery? No.
Recycle it!
Nice! And then the 4 things they talked about in
health, weather, carbon dioxide. I forgot about the 4th one!
food.
Food.
And how does the universe end?
The sun explode. No. The last black hole evaporating?
Yes! No! You got try. Alan, ask me one question.
How does the last black hole evaporate?
It explodes?
Okay.
All the light comes in.
Try and name the 4 things in order.
Carbon dioxide. Forget the second one. The third one's food. The 4th one's health.
No.
I knew that is in order. I know.
The first one was carbon dioxide. The second one was health. The third one was weather, and the last one was food.
No. The last one was weather or health. I mean.
Oh yeah, I don't even know. Yay! All right, there you go.
All right, guys. As I said, climate change is bad. Recycle. Be good. Hope you have stay safe, guys.
And remember, listening.
To make sure to subscribe.
No. Listen. Are you listening?
Yeah.
And
Klein.
Is that the video? Is that it done?
Are you listening? Alright guys, thanks so much for watching and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye, my funny gamers. Bye.